So, evening, guys. Evening. We've dropped 2 points against Brentford. Finished Arsenal 1, Brentford 1 at the Emirates. And yeah, of course, we're back here as always to give you my live match reaction and live thoughts after today's game. And yeah, I'm disappointed, man. I'm very disappointed with this performance and with this result, to be honest. Because for me, we needed a win for this game. It was a must-win for me today. I said in my preview, guys, you guys knew that it was a must-win game for Arsenal because we have, literally dropped 2 points today. And we are lucky we didn't end up losing the game because obviously Brentford gave us a really, really good game. Big up to Brentford, but it's 2 point drop, man. We got going into that Man City game now, and if they beat Aston Villa tomorrow, they'll be 3 points behind us. So that game on Wednesday is gonna be massive against Man City. If they beat us, they're gonna go top of the league. If we win, then yeah, we'll stay at top. But this is where we need to get the win, man. We needed the 3 points. It's 2 points dropped. It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing today, man. Honestly. But yeah, of course, I'm going to go through my thoughts on the game, the goals, and we'll talk about the game and, yeah, give my thoughts about the game. And yeah, obviously, I'll do my player ratings and all that stuff. And then later today, I will be back again later today, this evening, doing 5 things we did learn from this game. That'll be probably about 8 o'clock this evening. Once I, settle down a little bit, because I'll be honest, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with this performance. People say, oh, you're overreacting. I'm not overreacting, right? I'm just disappointed. And I'm pissed off the fact that we've dropped 2 points today. We're at the Emirates, yeah, against Brentford. I said in my preview, lads, I said, yeah, this will be a very tough game and we shouldn't be underestimating Brentford. And I said, look how Thomas Frank sets up against the Big Six. And look what he did today. Similar to how Newcastle set up against us, yeah? Brentford are very good defensively as well, yeah? So they defended. And it worked for them. We couldn't break them down. We couldn't. That first half was horrendous. That first half, we should have been about 2-0 down. We were lucky it was 0-0 going into half-time. We were lucky because Brentford's, right, Ivan Toney hit the bar. I'm going to get onto Ivan Toney because that's a player we have to sign right now. Right, but Brentford hit the bar from Ivan Toney. Right, they had, inside the first 5 minutes, they had a ball which they squared across, and I think it was it Henry who missed it, right? And then they also had that one where apparently it was a foul. When I don't even think it was a foul. Like bias aside, I genuinely don't think that was a foul, and they would have been through with Bremo. But honestly, they had chances, man, and they could have been leading going into that half time. And then obviously second half we came out pretty similar, to be honest. Pretty similar because I thought Brentford defended well. Again, they had some good chances. We just couldn't handle Ivan Toney. We couldn't handle Ivan Toney. This is why I want Arsenal to sign him right now. He's that target man, and the way he holds up the ball is he's one of the best players I've seen in the Premier League. The way how he holds up the ball, our defense couldn't handle him. They couldn't. He got the ball. He's just standing with it, and our defense was shit scared of the guy. Sign him up. Sign the guy up. Fantastic hold-up play, and then that allowed Bremo to come, obviously to link up with him as well. Even I thought Norgard had a good game for them as well. And honestly, man, and I honestly thought that we was going to win it when Trossard scored, which is the only positive today is Trossard, man. Came off the bench, and I did say we have to start him. By the way, I said we had to start him against Everton, but we didn't. and we didn't start him today either because Martinelli hasn't been that great at all since Jesus got injured, right? And I said, start Trossard. He comes off the bench, instant impact, 1-0 up. I'm thinking, yes, this is where we get the winner. But what happens? What happened after that? We just went into a little shell again. And Ivan Toney gets himself a goal. Who, no surprises there, and it's 1-1. And then Brentford will be absolutely buzzing with that point. I'm fuming with that point, to be honest. Right? People can be overreacting. Right? Why am I overreacting? Yeah, is because the fact that if we would have won today, we'd have been 8 points clear. Even if Man City beat Villa tomorrow, right? We'll go into that Man City game. We'll be 5 points clear. Even if we was to go and lose on Wednesday, we would have been 5 points. Sorry, we would have been 3 points clear if Man City would have beaten us Wednesday. But now we've dropped points, 2 points against Brentford. Man City wins tomorrow. They're 3 points behind us. They win on Wednesday. By Wednesday, we could be dropped down to second in the Premier League. Just like that. Like, who would have thought that we would lose to Everton, right? We had to bounce back. That was the key phrase, yeah? This is what this team's been doing all season, is we lose the game, don't worry, next game we're going to bounce back. What happened today then? What happened today? As I said, the only positive today was Trossard. That's it. That is it. Like, I'm sorry, we're at the Emirates, yeah? People look, all the statisticians would be like, oh, we had 23 shots on target. Yeah. How many goals did we score from them shots? Oh, yeah, 1. And we have to wait till Trossard to come off the bench and make an impact. It's not good enough, man. We've got everyone in the chat as well. I'm gonna go through your comments. I will go through your comments in a minute, but yeah, man, I'm fuming. Let me read through your comments before I keep talking. But big up RD12, my friend. It does, bro. It does. It feels like defeat. It just feels like defeat, man. It just feels. It's not good enough, is it, man? It's not good enough. We had to win today. It was there for us, you know. And let's see what happens. Now we're relying on Aston Villa to beat Man City again. Now we're relying on Man City to lose again, or draw against Aston Villa. But that game's Wednesday. The game on Wednesday is probably going to be the biggest game of Arsenal's season so far. Like, hands down. We are at the Emirates, of course. I will be proving that game and all that stuff. But that has hands down got to be the biggest game of the season so far. Is a game on Wednesday. If Man City win, we go to. That's it. That could be the title over pretty much if we go down to second. The goal difference, my man, Brandon. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, it's like yeah, bro. It's like that, innit? It's like. So disappointing, bro. I hope you're well, though, mate. Apart from the Arsenal result today, but yeah, big up to you. Big up Ryan as well. Terrible. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Big up Villa boys. We are actually Emery and all that. We are relying on for you tomorrow to beat Man City for us, please, Villa boys. Just give us a little bit of faith. Beat Man City tomorrow. It is 2 points dropped. It is 2 points dropped, man. And I'll be honest, I'm fuming because we would have won today. We would have been pretty much into the clear going into that Man City game. It's facts. But now we've dropped 2 points and we're at the Emirates as well. Like we are so obviously we still haven't lost the game at the Emirates yet, but this season. But we're so good at the Emirates. I expect us to win today. And I said it will be tight. And I did say that we would win 1-0 because I look at Brentford and once again Thomas Frank, by the way, what a manager. Brother set up so well. Pretty much out-tacticked Arteta today. And yeah, and you got to give him credit to it and I have respect for Brentford and all that stuff. I mean, look at them. I think they're sixth. They're sixth in the league now, right? And that point's gonna be they're buzzing that point. Thomas Frank, world-class manager, you know, tactically set them up so well against us, and it paid off for them because they know how to defend, right? Newcastle know how to defend, and we dropped 2 points. Brentford knew how to defend, and we dropped 2 points, right? This is what teams are going to do now. Is they're going to come to the Emirates and just defend, and because we struggle to, I think there's a key word for this. I think it's called low block here, because we struggle to break down the low block, right, and all that stuff, we end up getting found out. When we play these types of teams, who defend, we have to change things up. Which is why I said in my preview, start Trossard. Martinelli and Edin Nketiah do not work. Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus work perfectly. Edin Nketiah and Martinelli just don't work, and we've seen that. We've seen that since Jesus has been injured. But as soon as Trossard came on, gave us something different, and look, got himself a goal as well. It's just so frustrating, man. I'm fuming. And yes, we haven't lost, but it feels like a defeat. Yeah, we do miss Jesus, man. And he was watching today as well. He was in the stadium watching. Same with Smith Rowe. We miss Jesus against these sort of opponents who play low. Yeah, exactly, low block. Because he can drag defenders out of position and he cannot do that. Exactly, man, exactly. Let's just hope Jesus comes back. I mean, he does look like he's going to come back, but let's just hope he does, man, because yeah, man, we desperately needed him. We desperately do need him. But it was just so frustrating. Watching that was so frustrating, man. And that is now 3 games on a bounce that we haven't won. You know, Man City, Everton, and Brentford. And we've got Man City again on Wednesday. And then I think we've got Aston Villa off that away from home. Listen, I'm sorry to say, guys, yes, I did get all on the hype train. But we need to beat Man City, because if we don't beat Man City, that could be that title done. We have to beat Man City. It's a must-win against Man City. And as I said, it's on Wednesday as well. Wednesday will be the biggest game of the season for Arsenal. That's what I think. I think the game Wednesday could honestly define our title challenge and our title hopes this season, in my opinion. And yeah, it was all going well, but these past 3 games, it's not been good enough. Man City were poor. Everton, we were shocking. Brentford, we just struggled to break them down today. And we can't do that. We have to, against these types of teams, we have to think of a new game plan. Arteta has to play different players. Arteta should have played and should have started Trossard today. Martinelli, it's not working for Martinelli. Like, I love Martinelli, right? I do love Martinelli, but when he plays for Nketiah, it doesn't work. With Jesus, it works, because Jesus drags defenders out, right? Holds the ball up really not well, and Martinelli thrives off that. Nketiah doesn't do that. So someone like Trossard is very skillful, yeah, and I saw that as soon as he came on, right? He was trying to rip past the Brentford defence, but the difference with Trossard and Martinelli is I guess Martinelli sort of does rely on players to, you know, set him up like Gabriel Jesus. Trossard, you can sort of see him doing it all by himself, you know. That's what I see in both of them, which is why we needed Trossard to start, in my opinion. Which is why I put him in my squad for the rest of the season to start. Until Jesus comes back, you play Martinelli again. But honestly, man, like I'm gonna get some. I will be doing some player ratings. Keep smashing that buttons up. Keep leaving your thoughts down below. Yeah, I will do some player ratings in a minute. But I'm so disappointed, man. I'm so upset and disappointed with this performance today and this result in general. So, but no, anyway, who can we actually say played well for Arsenal today? Well, I said I'll do player ratings, but I would say obviously Trossard came off the bench, was superb. I thought Zinchenko was all right. Saka was tried, but the rest, nah. No, not for me. Yeah, not for me. We are going to go. Let me just play around. Let me quickly read your comments. I've already read that one. What is? Wait, is Luke alive? Is Luke alive? This Luca guy needs to chill out, bro. I know it's frustrating, but it's not a performance to rant about. This team took points off of Man City before the World Cup. However, I do feel frustrated. Well, yeah, I mean, Luca's Luca, innit? But people may say I'm overreacting. I'm overreacting, right? Or if people feel I'm overreacting, because we dropped 2 points today, and it's frustrating because today was a must-win game. It was clearly a must-win game today. Like, but we didn't. We dropped 2 points, and yeah, now the game with Man City on Wednesday comes even more because I wanted to go. I wanted to go into that Man City game with a win against Brentford. I did not expect going into that Man City game, us losing to Everton and us drawing to Brentford today, man. I expected a win. We're at the Emirates. I expected us to win. Look, we battered Brentford 3-0 away from home. This time, you know, they came to the Emirates and gave us a fantastic game. Fair play to Brentford. And I said in my preview, right, I said this game was going to be no walk in the park, and it wasn't no walk in the park. But yeah, so what? Let's get around to the player ratings, man. Let's go. Player ratings in goal. Aaron Ramsdale. Yeah, you know what? I mean, you can't really blame him for the goal. It's just poor defending overall. But Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 today. Simple as that. The back four, Ben White. I think it's time to drop Ben White, in my opinion. I thought first half was even good that far. I can't. You know what? I think it's time to give Tomiyasu a go. I actually think maybe we stop Tomiyasu against Man City. Because Ben White today, for me, he was all right. But sometimes just these past 3 games, he just hasn't been the same player that he has been for the start of the season. That I said that has lived up to his 50 million price tag. It hasn't been that type of player. So do you throw Tomiyasu back in there against Man City? But today, Ben White is average. I'm going to give him a 5 today. Centre backs, Saliba and Gabriel. I just like that whole defence. They couldn't. I mean, especially the 2 centre backs. When Ivan Toney got the ball, we couldn't handle him. We couldn't handle him at all. And obviously, he did score. He has some very good other chances as well. And that hold-up play as well from Ivan Toney, as I said, is top-notch. But yeah, Saliba, Gabriel, both getting 5s for me today. Simple as that. You know, both average. And then left back Zinchenko, I'll give Zinchenko a 6.5. I actually thought he was all right. He's probably our best defender today, in my opinion. Brother just can't shoot though, which is understandable because he's a left back, but he just can't shoot, can he? But look, obviously going forward, he's really good going forward. And yeah, today I'll give him a 6.5 out of 10. Then obviously midfield, Partey. You know what? With Partey, again, it's sort of the same situation with Ben White. And since he sort of came off against Man City, everything was shocking. Today, he just wasn't that player that we've seen all season, was it? It wasn't that Partey that we've seen all season. And he's going to get a 5.5 today, in my opinion. Xhaka, again, was average, man. He was average, Granit Xhaka today. And I'm giving him a 5. You know, simple as that. Odegaard, I'll give him a 6 today. I thought, obviously, he did try and create big chances, but yeah, just couldn't break them down. So yeah, 6 for Odegaard. Saka, I will give him a 7. I felt bad for him because Brentford did double up on him quite a lot because they realised Saka against Rico Henry was not going to work for them. Saka got the better of Rico Henry every single time. But Saka, man. Yeah, he wasn't bad today. I'll give him a 7. Martinelli, I'll give him a 6 for Gabriel Martinelli. Should have started Trossard, man. And KTR 5, dreadful. What did he do? What did he actually do? And look, guys, before you say I'm flip-flopping, I've gave this guy so much credit and praise since he came in over Gabriel Jesus. He was superb against West Ham, superb against Man United, superb against Brighton. Everything was shocking, and today he was shocking. Yeah. Poor 5. Subs, Trossard, 8. Superb. Came on, gave us something different, got himself a goal. Big up Trossard. 8 out of 10 for Trossard. Start him next game. He's got to start in the next game. Oh, guys, don't worry. I will read your comments in a minute. Keep smashing that button up. But yeah, Trossard came on 8 out of 10. Superb. Big up to him. Start him against Man City. He has to start. Simple as that. Vieira came on. I don't see the hype with this guy, to be honest. I do feel bad for him though because he hasn't actually had a proper start. And the last time he did actually start was against Brentford in the Premier League, and he actually scored, funny enough. But yeah, he's always seemed to come off the bench. He always seems to play in different positions. I do feel bad for him. I feel like this guy needs to have a fresh run of games and start game after game, in my opinion, for us to really see the best out of him. Because him coming off the bench, for me, he comes off pretty late as well. Like, I think today was like 20 minutes left. Look, I felt bad for the guy because what's he meant to do with 15 minutes left to play it or whatever? I don't know what to say about Fabio Vieira today. I'll give him a sound of 5. Simple as that. And then we also brought on... Who do we also bring on? Someone in the chat, who do we also bring on? Was that all our subs? I swear we brought on one more. Who do we beat on? Who do we bring on? I cannot remember who else we brought on. No, I literally can't remember. But someone in the chat has to let me know. Vieira and Trossard are the main two I can remember us bringing on. But yeah, and then obviously the manager rating today, lineup was the same. I would have started Trossard, but yeah, he didn't. He brought Martinelli in there. Lineup's been the same as it has been all season, pretty much. Tactics were poor. Subs worked. The Trossard one did because he came on and scored. So yeah, a draw at home against Brentford. 2 points dropped. Arteta's going to get a 4 today. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Super Mick Arteta's getting a 4. We cannot be dropping points. If we want to win the league title, we have to win these types of games against these types of teams. We're at the Emirates. We have to win games like this. We have to win games like this. We cannot be dropping points. Yes, we can't win every single fucking game, right? Yes, we're not the Invincibles anymore. But that was when we lost against Everton. This is where we knew we had to bounce back. Fine, we lost one game against Everton. It's not the end of the world. I expect a response from these players. Arteta said in his press conference that these players are definitely going to fight and they're definitely going to show a response today and get a win. No, it didn't happen, did it? This is 3 games on the bounce now where I'm getting a little bit worried. And I said it in this Everton, in my Everton match reaction. If we don't beat Brentford, I'm going to be very, very worried. I'm going to be starting to get a little bit worried. And right now, I'm very worried. Going into that game against Man City on Wednesday now as well. Honestly, man, if we want to win the league title, we cannot be dropping 2 points today. It's not good enough. Let me go through your guys' comments. I will be back again 8 o'clock tonight for the 5 things we learned. We got Martin to go. Hope well, brother. Let me know your thoughts about the performance down below. Do you think we will beat Man City on Wednesday as well after seeing our recent games? Villa save us, yeah. It's all down to Aston Villa now, isn't it? Good evening, Unai Emery. Yeah, but also our review as well. Yeah, it was terrible, mate. Bro, it was terrible. It was terrible performance, terrible result. And, yeah, simply not good enough. It's the low block and Nketiah can't play against... Sorry, it's the low blocks... Hold on. I can't really lead this. Oh, sorry. It's low blocks, ain't it? You can't play Nketiah against clubs that park the bus. Maybe try something different. Martinelli was dressed in the centre forward position in the first half. So try it, maybe. Yeah, man. I mean, we could do that. We could play Martinelli and then we could play Trossard on the left. I'm pretty sure Trossard can play as a forward as well, if I can remember. But yeah, man, I agree with you. Obviously, we desperately missed Gabriel Jesus today, and that's a fact. You know, we did miss Jesus, and yeah, simple as that. But yeah, look, guys, I'm gonna do another 5-10 minutes. So keep leaving your comments down below. It's not good enough, man. Simply not good enough. I'm very disappointed. And yeah, man of the match today was Ivan Toney for Brentford, in my opinion. And that's the guy who we have to sign. We have to sign the guy, right? He scored 14 goals this season now. He's a target man who will thrive with crosses into the box from our players who love to whip crosses into the box, right? And we need a striker like that. Someone who can hold up the play and all that. And that's exactly what he did today, and it worked for Brentford. So look, we got a massive game, as I said, against Man City on Wednesday. It's a must-win game. I mean, this game will define on Wednesday. It's be a massive. It's the biggest game of our season on Wednesday. If we lose, the title could be over, in my opinion, because I don't see us going to the Etihad and meeting Man City, and we've got some other grounds like Newcastle, Aston Villa away, and yeah, if we win, then I'll start to believe again. But these past couple of games, man, these past 3 games have been shocking, in my opinion, and we need to fix up big time. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I will be back later today, guys. Change room for that. I'll be back 8 o'clock today. Once I calm down a little bit to give my 5 things we did learn from this game. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'll be back again later tonight. And yeah, what can I say? Shocking performance. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.